Alright, so. Ain't feeling the best, so we're just gonna... I don't know. I actually do want to get at least one of the things that I want to do today. Or had that I intended to do over the weekend done. Yeesh. But so far, it's just been a rough one. But that's neither here nor there. We are here to enjoy a lovely hour of FlyFF grinding. Well, I say grinding. I don't know. Well, hopefully the idea is to get to 39, but we'll see. At least to 39, because yeah. Also, the weather boost events this weekend. That's neat. I don't pay attention to the events, the normal event cycle in this game. Also, here's something funny. There's a new event going on that's available for, like, the mayor NPCs, right? I actually don't have my mouse, so you can't see the fact that I'm highlighting it. But anyway, it's just really funny that it's just blank. It's like, this event started 3 days ago. Like, fix it. Anyway, what was the play here? We were going to do... I'll probably need to get some more clock hearts. 2 marbles. Something to that effect. Alright. So before we do anything else, come here, filler. We're gonna... Oh. Go. That way, beyond anything else, we can at least get this started. So... Man, normal cast speed in this game is so slow. Okay, that's a little bit loud. Hold on. There we go. Okay, cool. So, what's really been going on with me lately? Well, and why am I kind of like low energy? Well, long story short, this job, of mine, I'll just go ahead and just say it. It's a janitorial job at the local university, and, there's a lot involved. I enjoy it, though, because it's a night shift job, and I don't have to deal with people, but, you know, the work is pretty rough. Get out of the way. So, yeah, it's kind of like taking the energy, like, I would normally have, and just throwing it right out the window. But, that's okay. I've been making decent amounts of, I'm gonna be making decent amounts of money, and it's something that's literally right next door to my house, so I can, you know, it's gonna be much better for me overall. That being said, I'm having this thing right now, especially, like, with recording and everything, where I'm just kind of like, so do I want to record this? Do I want to record that? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? Because, like, I'll be entirely honest. Oh crap, 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 oh crap. That was a giant. That wasn't who I thought it was. There we go. The giant usually doesn't spawn this far. Or it usually doesn't spawn, like, there. It usually spawns somewhere, like, way further back. But, yeah. So, I'm trying to figure out, like, what I want to do with both this series and the Khajiit Takes Skyrim series, because I'm starting to understand that I can record and post videos until the cows come home, but without doing any, like, proper, like, networking and stuff like that, I'm always going to be left at a disadvantage, and I'm just like, it's the same problem I had when I was streaming. It's a case of it's like, what would I really, like, how much of this am I really trying to, is that another one? Yep. How much time, what effort and energy am I really willing to put into something like this? And, being real, don't know how to answer that question. The only thing I can really think, in terms of, like, actually answering that question, or, I don't know. The shorts that me and my, well, I'll just call them, I don't know. They're a friend of mine, but they are my editor currently. Like, the shorts that we're putting out, they're doing better than the actual videos, so a part of me is just half tempted to just, like, I guess, like, record episodes and post them, but, I mean, just focus on shorts because they seem to be doing better. Success ain't the goal here, but, you know, the goal of wanting to, you know, get more eyes to see what I'm doing is still involves thinking about stuff like that. But I digress. I don't know who's gonna watch this, but if you do, what's up? How you doing? Wanna mention something down in the comments so we can have a chat? Go for it, because this is definitely more of a laid-back series that I'm doing, as opposed to, like, anything else. This is just, I hit the record button and I start yapping for an hour. But I mean, like, what would I edit out of this? This is the game. This is the experience. This is what you play this game to do. Yeah, you've got instance dungeons and whatnot, but they're literally more of the same. Not that that's a problem. I love this game for that. This is the game I've been playing for, 20 years, give or take. Just because it is a game where I can just turn my brain off and have fun. Like, I don't have to know a rotation. I don't have to necessarily worry about having to play with other players. It's just, I can log in, click on enemies, watch them go. Oh crap, okay. Come here, buddy. So but I will say I've started branching out into other games. Even if it is like if they are not really something that I play that heavily. I haven't really been playing a lot lately. I've been so tired from work that I just kind of like I'll come home ironically enough, considering how much I hate social media, but I do, like, I use it for a specific thing. I'll browse some, pictures of, like, Final Fantasy 14 on Twitter. For those who know, both SFW and NSFW, because I just really enjoy the, I don't know, I've always enjoyed the, seeing what people come up with from that game. And I also play it pretty heavily. Like, currently, my main character in that game, and my only one, is maxed out on all classes. Am I a raider? No. Am I somebody that's got all the crafting relics? No. Once I hit level 100 on all my classes, I'll play the, like, current raid tier, not savage, and, you know, go about my business. The only reason why I don't play the game more heavily is because when I first started playing Final Fantasy XIV back in, I don't know, 12, 13 years ago, it was a, I used to do that, and I just got so annoyed. Like, I stopped raiding in Heaven's Ward. Like, I picked up raiding towards the back half of, like, A Realm Reborn and into the first expansion, and I just got so annoyed with it all that I just dropped it and never went back. What's funny is that I do train raiders. Not on mechanics, no, but, mainly on, like, how to tighten up their rotation and stuff, because I'm still good at what I do. I still go out and practice my rotations on striking dummies whenever I'm bored, because it's like, dailies in that game you have to do with other people, and I have a personal thing where I won't waste anyone's time with, you know, my own mediocre gameplay, so I do actually go out of my way to try. I take that approach to, like, every game, though. Like, I don't like the idea that, just as a person, that there's something more that I can do, and I just won't do it. It's never been my thing. Does this class have a reskill? I don't know. Anyway, so the next thing up is going to be, we're talking games, sorry. I swear my brain is like 50 ways shot to the wind half the time. Anyway, so a couple more games I've been playing have been, Warframe, and I recently picked up, Where Winds Meet as of yesterday. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this. Where Winds Meet is going to be interesting to try to play, because I don't understand its controller mapping, and the one button I want to map to something different to do other things is the one that I can't rebind, because it's got crouch as C, which I think is really stupid, and I would rather have it on left control, which is usually a standard for, like, more, you know, shooters, and it's the button that gives you control of your mouse, and it's the one button you can't rebind, and it's just like, why? That's the one button I need to rebind. But I've had fun with it so far. It does seem like it's, like, super interesting. And as a, you know, majority solo player, you know, this whole series being exactly what I mean. Ooh, okay, wait, that's good. I'll take that. But yeah, I think I'll have fun with it. I haven't even gotten far enough to really pick what I'm gonna do yet, because I think my character's only like level 6. But I do intend to put some time into it, probably once I'm done with this. What I'll probably do is put my clothes on for next week, because I've got a short work week. So I'm probably going to record, or I might record. I don't know. I'm not in the right headspace for all this right now. But anyway, I'll try to do something. I might record some of that game for the Pandora's Box episode, because Pandora's Box, by the way, if anyone's curious, it is literally just going to be, this seems fun, I want to record this, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. But I don't know. Like, I had my editor was sitting there telling me, it's like, oh, you've got a voice for radio. And I'm like, okay, but how does that translate into, it's like, you don't really need to edit anything out. I'm like, but I think I should. Because the problem is, I'm taking this whole, like, YouTube thing, you know, highly edited, highly, you know, stylized videos and stuff. I'm taking this and I'm bringing the same, like, mentality and, like, structure to it as I did, you know, when I was a streamer. No cutting, no edits. Oh, know who you are, don't care. But that's why I'm like, I prefer things that way, because it's just, I would rather have more of a, I don't want to be a character, I just want to be me. And that's my whole point behind all of this, is because it's just like, I don't have the energy or the mentality to really be, like, an influencer. To put, for lack of better word. I would just rather just relax, play some things I enjoy, and yap for a bit. And, I don't know if there's a place for that. I doubt there is, because, you know, everybody wants some, like, shiny and energetic personality, and I hate to be like that, but it's like, yeah, that's, certainly something that could be done, but not by me. Oh god, not by me. Because it's like, come on. I've got this in a series from Skyrim. It's like, there are so many different, like, if I wanted to try to, like, drum up an audience, I would literally probably try to hop on the Where Winds Meet bandwagon and just record content for that till the cows come home, but, meh. It defeats the purpose of what I want to accomplish. Because, I mean, if I'm not doing what I want to do, playing what I want to play, I mean, is there any point to me, like, really uploading anything? I don't know. The voice, the voice that's in my head right now is sitting there saying, it's like, talk about something more positive. What? Hey, I'm excited. Winter's arriving. It's great to actually have cold weather again. But where I live is, it's gone from 30 to 70 to back again. So, it's one of the reasons why I'm feeling so bad. Good news is, though, I have a short work week this week. 8 hours tomorrow, 8 hours Tuesday, 4 hours Wednesday, and then I'm off until next Monday. I'm so excited because it's nice to work a job where I don't have to, you know, the major holidays, if somebody wants to, you know, because I don't really, celebrate holidays like that, but I had somebody asking earlier this year if I was going to be free for Thanksgiving, and with all the jobs I've had, like, in more recent years, the answer was always no. This time it's going to be different, so I'm grateful for that. Because, yeah, spending time with those that you truly care about and who care about you is something that really doesn't need to be taken for granted. I mean, I'm just being honest. Oh boy. Yes, alright. What's funny is I know why they're flying around here, and they're just looking for the, resource mobs. Which, I mean, fair. Especially with this event going on. Upgrade rate 50%. So there's a killing to be made in upgrade mats. The Like, do I care enough to actually bother with it? No. Look, another silo sword. Oh, ice water. Don't want the ice water. I swear it do. A part of me really does want to just, pick up a, pickup pet. Let's see what we get today. Is it anything good? Nope. The pizza could help, but... Yeah, the pizza's alright, but, what is it? You, get rid of you. You, get rid of you. Alright. Okay. No. Filler got a much better selection. Much better. Oh, that'd be useful if I actually used FP. Alright, Filler. Why the heck did you get the... Just get... I've noticed that. Dear old Filler here is just... Like, they're getting so much luckier than Hodier is. I mean, I say that, and I'm literally rocking the rarest item from the dungeon event. Which, by the way, I didn't... The last week that it was going on... there's the rubber banding problem. I didn't actually participate in the last week, because I just hadn't really felt like playing the game. And that's okay. Like, it's perfectly fine. I pretty much gotten what I'd wanted to get out of it. Because even Phoenix got a, set out of it. Oh, wait, did I hit that other, wait, did I hit it? I did! Cool, so that's one more strength and, 0.5 more attack speed. Nice. I don't know what else to talk about. So, I don't want to crack this out. I'm not going to crack it open where it can be heard, so, but, what I could do, what I'm probably going to do, is, I'm about to crack open an energy drink so I can, you know, not spend today comatose, because I spent yesterday comatose, and I'm like, I've only got 2 days off, so give me a second. Oh, there we go. Woo! So, I'm fully aware of the whole energy drinks is bad for you thing and whatnot, but I'll be real. The people that usually say that are also the ones that drink enough coffee to where they might as well be, their body weight might as well be 15 to 20% coffee. Yes, I know that's not something that could actually happen, but yeah, I'm speaking in hyperbole, so yeah. Anyway, my favorite brand of energy drink is actually Full Throttle. Problem is, a lot of places around here just don't sell it. Or when they do, and I end up inadvertently... Actually, not inadvertently, when I end up buying them all, because they don't even sell the 8-packs of them anymore. They just sell them in individual cans. And yes, I'm usually the one that ends up buying all of them. If not 85% of them. Because I love them that much. I don't drink them as nearly as much as what I'm saying I do, but usually just like once a day, like when I wake up, just so I don't have that weird fog in my head that you get when you just feel groggy. But that's not what I'm drinking now. What I'm drinking now is probably my second favorite flavor of energy drink, and it's, you know, the NOS energy drink. Yes, like the ones from those, you know, bottles that they put, that the nitrous oxide bottles you'd find in a car in Fast and the Furious. Literally the same logo and everything. It's actually kind of funny. Anyway, what does it taste like if you were to ask me? Straight pineapple juice. And here's why I want to talk about something controversial. Because how I feel about it has been a point of contention throughout all my years of content creation. So, I am somebody that thoroughly despises pineapple on pizza. Okay? It's not... And trust me, I make a joke, and I go so far off the deep end of being over dramatic about it. I don't really care if you like it or not. But my thing is, I don't hate it for the flavor. I actually love the taste of pineapple on pizza. It is a nice little, like, tangy, it fits a good, the like, flavor palette of, like, the sauce and the cheese and usually the ham they pair it with very, very well. Also, great, we made it to 39. Cool, and now I get to put the boots on. But yeah, it usually, like, complements the flavor palette of pizza very, very well. My only issue is, it's, like, when I go to eat that pizza that's got the pineapple on it, and what they'll do is they'll usually put the pineapple on the pizza and then put it in the oven. And it's when it gets all dry like that, and it just crumbles in my mouth when I try to eat it, that I just, for some reason, like, my body rails against it so hard. Like, it is obscene how much, I, like, recoil from it. It's, and I'm just like, oh, wow, okay. By the way, just because I noticed this, and longtime heads of the game will also notice this, one more level until we finally get Sword Mastery. Yeah, by the way, shoutouts to anyone who remembers when Sword Mastery and Blazing Sword and Axe Mastery and Smite Axe used to be 25 and 30, respectively. Like, I don't know why they changed that, but they did. Boy, howdy, they certainly did. I'm not gonna lie, not one of my favorite changes. I will say though, their change to protection was a good one, because it actually just increases straight defense. It used to not do that at all. It used to just be like range block, which made it a very useless buff to have. I distracted myself. Oh, we're not doing the, nope. Nope, we're not doing the friend day thing again. No. No. That clip was funny and all, but, that short was funny and all, but when, oh no. I don't want to do, I don't want to repeat of that. So, I will say I've thought about this, and just because I am curious, it's like, would anybody who watches this, I guess, who also enjoys MMOs like I do, I mean, I'm not gonna say let's make a guild or whatever, but it's like, would anyone be down to, like, I don't know, hang out or play one of these or something? Maybe not this. Maybe this. I don't know. I don't know. I don't take this game that seriously, so, like, despite how well geared my ranger is, I still wouldn't be like, I don't think she's gonna be hitting master anytime soon. I wouldn't even give it in the next year, if I'm being entirely honest. Because, like I said, like, I haven't played this game since I recorded the last video 2 weeks ago. Oh. Well, I did play, like, once or twice for the event, but that's it. Because I would like to be a little less antisocial. Because I'm starting to realize that I am just so painfully awkward. Well, I say starting to realize. No. I've known this for a while. But, like, I'm trying to, like, awkwardly, I guess, start trying to associate with more people. But I don't know how to talk to, like, human beings. And that sounds so weird to say, but let me explain. I'm somebody that thoroughly hates small talk. Like, I don't... Anyone that it, like, starts a conversation with just a basic hello, I'm like... my first response in my head is usually, okay, what do you want? Like, I'm like, okay, cool. Well, but it's like, hey, you know... I usually go with like, hey, you know, I saw this, let me just cut to the chase. I saw this thing, I thought it was cool, thought I'd reach out to you and be like, you know, reach out and be like, hey, I don't know. But the problem is, I say that, like, I have to read the, like, I read the DMs I send, but, and they sound like they're written, like, by a bot, and it sucks because it's like, it's just my way of typing. It's very formal, very direct, very over-explained. Because I don't want, I just don't like the idea of me just saying hello and expecting a response. Because it's like, no, I want that person, whoever I'm trying to contact, to be like, hey, I'm showing a direct interest in you, and just saying hello would not convey that. But the problem is it's like, I will say this, for guys specifically, it is really, really, really hard for us to say anything random to, like, anyone randomly without it being misconstrued. Like, if you say too little, you're seen as boring. If you say too much, you're seen as either, you know, creepy or awkward. And if you say the wrong thing, you're just ostracized immediately. And it's like, so what do you, okay, it's like, what do you say? What do you do? Like, what is the magical formula of how to speak to people? And that's why I'm just kind of like, yeah. Oh, wait, also we got 31 of these. So we're gonna go and try to fight the Basques. Please don't, okay, the damage, is not that low. Now, if I had my RM here, I say this all the time, I would be fighting probably the, pranksters right now. But, filler's the best we got. And I'm gonna be honest with you, best choice I've made for this series, hands down, was bringing him in, because, again, this is something, it doesn't break the rules, because this is something most players can do. Like, Stone Spike. Natural Gauntlets. Oh, we're doing this again. We're doing this again. No. 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 No more acrobat gear. No more. No. We're not. Let's not. Not again. Oh, man. Anyway, yeah. So, if, like, anybody wants to, like, hang out or play something or whatever, I would be down for that. Also, cool, rank 3 of Basques. I never fight these because, the middle ones, you don't ever want to get in a fight with them because they are ranged attackers, and that's great, but 90% of my classes that I make and are in this game are melee, and it's like, Oh, you know something that worries me? But I would say this. But, and this is not, no. I'm not saying this, to get anyone to actually do this. No, please don't. It really does kind of annoy me. Like, if I'm just leveling or whatever, and, you know, some high-level RM just buffs me out of nowhere, that's fine, because it's not something I have control over. And it's also not something that, and it's not something that it's not me doing it. And, I mean, with the influx of players from the FWC event ending, it's more common than you'd think to, you know, have that happen. I never ask for it. I don't really get these people that go around and, you know, beg people to buff them or whatnot. I mean, I get it. It basically makes you become a god for a while, but it's just kind of like, if you're on PC, just do what I do. Just make it yourself. Like, what has Filler done? He presses 2 buttons every 5 minutes, and that's it. If you're on mobile, you probably can't, which is fine. And I'm just gonna say this, that's fine. But if that's the case, what I would try to do, if I were in your shoes, is I'd try to find a buddy or somebody that, you know, you may talk and get, like, you really get along with in the game and just see if, you know, y'all can't do what used to be commonplace back in the old days. They were called perms. It would be usually a healer and a usually be a healer, non-healer combo of 2 players that would pair off, and they would not level with anyone else. It was a strangely intimate relationship, but that was just how the game was played back then. The party system works differently now than it did then. You didn't get bonus EXP if people were in your area. You lost EXP when people were in your area. So it was definitely more, it was a very intimate thing. I remember there was a number of like relationships that came up from that when I played back in the day. Hell, there was somebody, one of my partners, I had for a long time. I had the world's biggest crush on her. Needless to say, feeling was mutual, but it's just when you spend that much time with somebody, I'm talking like, because I was a kid in high school at the time, so it was like, you know, 6, 7, like 8 hours a day sometimes, that we would spend together. It's like, I'm sorry, but it's like, it's hard to be that close with somebody for that long. And I guess, at the very least, not think of them as, like, someone special. Because, I mean, we were partners for, like, 2 years. It was like, either a year and a half, 2 years, something to that effect. And it's just like, I don't know. We didn't really, like, flirt or anything like that, but it was just nice to actually, when I would log in, it would just be like, have somebody just be genuinely happy to see me. So, I mean, also, I was a dumb kid, so yeah, my emotions got away from me, but, I mean, come on. And you live and you learn. But I will say, oh, hey, party finally increased to 10. Nice. There's no real reason to bother with this, but, well, nope. And there we go. But yeah, it was different back then. Nowadays, you know, you can do everything yourself. You can have an entire party of 8 two levelers, 8 fillers, all of it. I can open 6 more, if I had 6 more accounts, I could open 6 more tabs, bam, boom, call it good. It wasn't like that back then, you know, back when, you know, Gateway, E-Machines, and hell, I think even Compact were like the top dogs of the PC scene for the home market at the time. You had to listen to the broadband was barely a thing for consumers at the time I was playing this. It just, like, that's how long ago this was, and I struggle to comprehend the fact that that was like 20 years ago. We've gone from that to fiber. We've gone from flip phones and those little Nokia bricks to a computer in our pockets. It's insane to think about. But yeah, back to my original point. It's like, if you're on mobile, I would say, like, try to find somebody you can level with. Heck, I feel like if I had somebody to level with, I would actually play this game more often. I don't know, I guess I play this game mostly for nostalgia these days. And it's something that I can just boot up and just relax with. Like I said earlier, click on the monster, watch him die. That's the whole thing behind it. And that's okay. Like, sometimes it really is the simple stuff that's the best. Have I ever fought the clockwork? No. Have I ever done the wilds? Yes, actually. Also, Biller, why? This isn't your series, man. How in God's name are what was I saying? Yes, I actually have done the wilds. I don't think I've actually, no, I did complete it once. I did. Yes, that is something I did do. I remember that now. Let's see. What? I went to. I remember when Coral Island was its own, like, oddly low level. It was when Asria and Coral Island used to be paid dungeons. I remember that. It was actually a nice way to level too. Drops were good. Items were good, or drops were good. EXP was good. It was quick, easy, you know. Get in, get out, get on with life. And I appreciated it for that. But the game's different now. I don't know, it's just, I guess if I'm playing solo, I have to be, like, just either in the mood to play this, or just, I guess doing something like this where I'm recording a video series, because, I mean, this is the first time I've played the game, because I made it, I keep saying it, and I'm sorry for being a broken record, but it can't be overstated. Like, this is a promise I made, and I will finish this. And does this mean there's likely going to be 20 or 30 more episodes? Yeah. Because the EXP margins and everything are going to get slimmer and slimmer. And the enemies are going to become tankier and tankier. Alright, we got about 16 minutes, give or take. That's fine. Probably in about 10 to 12 minutes-ish. Well, I'll fly Hodir and Filler back to town and, not fly them. Do I have a teleport for both? Got Town Blinkwing. Problem is, if you use the nearest town Blinkwing, you will end up, you'll end up right over here. Like, you can't see my mouse, but it's like over there closer to the, green exclamation point for the quest. You'll end up over there, which is really weird. But it is what it is. Biller, do you have any? Oh, you don't. Oh, crap. Okay, don't tap out. He almost died. And if Hodir dies right now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you this. That's going to be very, very sad. I have 69 star candies. Nice. But yeah, that's the game plan. Is just like get them back to town in like 10 minutes so I can do my 5-minute rambling outro because I don't know why. I'm like, I will tell myself like I have this time in my head. I'll just be like, keep it short, keep it simple. No need to overcomplicate things. And then I'll ramble for like 10 minutes trying to tell everybody, oh, I'm so grateful for you, and I am. But it's like, yes. But there's no need to sound like, you know, today is your last day, kind of, like, serious. Like, calm down, man. It ain't that deep. But, I mean, I don't know. I feel like if I stop showing appreciation, I just feel like the entire point of what I'm trying to do is lost. Because, I don't know. Wow. Was it another one of the quest items? Or the event items. Actually, I don't even know what's in this event. I'll probably check it out. It'd be nice if I could, you know, see what the event is, but, yeah, that ain't gonna be a thing. By the way, was this a whole, like, a whole level? 100%? I don't know. I wasn't paying that much attention. The good news is, though, we have... Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. I could use that on... Oh. Anyway. So... What was I saying? I don't know. I've stopped paying attention to the EXP up there in the corner. Like, I'm more focused on these buff timers up here because that tells me, like, how much time I have or don't have. And I have thought about just like recording a block of episodes for this, just so I could just post it. But I'm not gonna lie, having done that, you know, recently, I don't really enjoy that because I guess it's just kind of like I prefer it personally if it's like you get like the raw like real-time experience. Like, the moment this uploads, it's basically going to be I just stopped recording, so it's and like it's nice in its own way. Because it's just like it's kind of like a stream without necessarily you know, being lost in its own tab. I will say this, though. If this channel does pick up and there are, like, enough people interested in watching such a thing, I would actually like to start streaming again. Because I think I'd be a lot more comfortable than, like, talking into the void. Because I don't know what to... Like, I don't know if anyone can relate to this, but it's like, I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to say. What can I yap about that everybody finds interesting? Like, hey, did you know that I am currently working on 2 novels, 1 fantasy, 1 sci-fi? Did you know that I like to write short stories and poetry in my spare time because I have a passion for writing that I don't ever express here? Like, what do I like? Sure, I said that, but who, like, I don't know who would care. Like, we're here playing FlyFF. What does that have to do with anything? But it's just, I don't know. Why is trying to figure out how to interact with people? It makes me feel like a robot. Like, how do talk? What do, like, I would be that person just to walk up to somebody and just, you know, randomly hold up my hand like a alien from like an old 50s B movie and be like, friend, or that's fucking, three-eyed green aliens from Toy Story and be like, friend. It's like, what is wrong with you? It's like, It's just like, by the way, I don't know who this is or what that was about, but congrats to them. Tell you what, there's also something I don't do, and that's PvP in any game. Oh god. I'll go ahead and tell you this: if you want to see a version of me that would get canceled in seconds, get me in a PvP game, because you will hear stuff out of me that's just straight, like, vile, straight vitriol, like, current, like, the kind of stuff, like, because, and the problem is, I know that about me, and it's why I don't do it. But, like, the problem I have in that is, unfortunately, with how I was raised, I am a perfectionist of the highest order. I'm both a sore winner and a sore loser because, the way I was raised is that, you know, it put you first, put everyone else down, and remind them of that when you are successful. But if, you know, I would lose, and it's basically just like, if you're not first, you're last, and I would usually get punished severely for that. So it's developed this this, like, you know, the average, I'm about to probably piss some people off, but I think it's funny. Because the joke is not necessarily a joke half the time. Your average League of Legends player, that's me when I get to competing. Because the worst parts of my personality that I genuinely have to deal with, and the parts of my personality that definitely, like, fly straight in the face of, like, who I would like to be, they all just come out fully swinging. It's just, I come out, and when I compete, and it's like scorched earth. Nope. Even if it takes me out, I don't care. I don't care. It's like, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to piss everybody off, and it's like, and achieve victory. It's so stupid. Like, it is genuinely the dumbest thing I have ever experienced in my life. Yeah. Because it's just, it's like, I understand that deep down, I'm a true neutral in, like, a D&D alignment chart, but I'm also just like, I don't want to say I hate people, but, like, antisocial is absolutely something you could use to describe me, because it's not wrong. And the only reason why I say that is because it's just, I know me. Let's get, what is it, 297, 396. More stacks. There we go. That way, when we go to do this next time, maybe I won't, forget I won't run out mid grind session. Yeah. What was I saying? I actually forgot. Oh, right. The whole, hating people thing. That is not... Yeah, 25 was right. Boy, howdy, yeah, that was perfect. Awesome. Yeah, it's really not the case. Deep down, I'm just this bitter and, like, angry, cynical person. But that's not, like, who I want to be. Like, it's also why I'm so bad at interacting with people, and I want to just cut to the chase, because I always have this feeling when people interact with me, and I always expect them to want something. It's like, what can you get from me? What is it? And it's like, that is such a twisted way to think, and it's why I try to put such a positive message out there, because it's like, I know how I am, I know how I feel, And I'm at that point in my life where I'm not even sure if I want to change that. Because every time I've tried, I've only ended up in situations that have made me feel just as bad, if not worse, about how I felt about these things than I originally did in the first place. So the thing is, I don't know. My own future is uncertain, and I don't know if I'll ever change. But the thing is, because I feel this way, I want to do everything in my power as a person to make sure other people don't feel this way. I want to see other people happy. I would give so much of my time, my energy, effort. Hell, I basically worked last week for free because I'm currently helping out a friend who's going through a hard time and they needed money to get, to make their bills. That's who I am. Just because but that's why I'm like this. It's a people being a people pleaser has a lot of drawbacks. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you that for free. But the thing is it's like I like making people happy. That's what makes me happy. So that's why, despite how I feel, and I understand how hypocritical and confusing this sounds, but like I know that there's a good chance I will always be this screwed up. How I feel. It could always be screwed up. I get that. But that doesn't mean everybody has to feel like me. I want no one to feel like me. This sucks. Anger and hatred are not things that people should use to sustain themselves. It's exhausting. It pretty much makes you unable to form lasting relationships. It's cost me jobs. It's cost me more than I could ever tell you in a video. I have written so much about this, and if anyone's curious, I could post it somewhere. But I could genuinely tell you that I want my purpose in doing stuff like this is I want people to be better than I could ever be. I want people to be happier than I could ever be. And if this happens to coincide and make that possible, that's all I could ask for. That's it. That's all I want. Because the world deserves more happiness. The world does not need anyone else like me, despite the fact that I already understand that. That being said, it's not as simple as that. I understand. But if what I do helps in any way, that's enough for me. That being said, this is the end of episode 16. Almost to level 40. We're gonna get a couple quests to skip to like 42, which I'm really looking forward to because I'm so sick of this crap already. I want to get to Blade already. Like, I don't want to finish the series. It's not me wanting to finish the series. I just want to be a Blade already because I want to see what Blade does. I'm not spoiling myself. I just want to see it for myself. But yeah. We've got there's going to be probably either the next episode or the one after, or probably going to be where I jump from like 40 to 43 or something like that. Because we'll have access to better gear, we'll have access to more quests, because the Evilise quest is 45, and I know that gets you to at least 46, 47? It's one of the ones I always go out of my way to do. But anyway, I've rambled for long enough, that's why I stopped a little bit early this time. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, watching to this point if you made it this far. It means the world to me, as it always does, and yeah, I think I've already kind of bled out the everything I wanted to say, so I'm just gonna cut this short and be like, look, if there's anything in your life that makes you happy and it's not detrimental to anyone else, pursue it. For the love of everything, do yourself a favor. Because there's two things in this world that need to be done. People need to respect their own happiness more, respect themselves more, and they need to be more selfish. And I mean selfish in that, like, if there's somebody who you like spending time with and it isn't bothering them, do that. Don't feel like don't sell yourself short just because of that voice in your head. Like, we all have those moments of doubt, of imposter syndrome or whatever. Trust me, that's how I feel about streaming. I actually had a buddy send me picture of somebody that followed him on Twitch, despite the fact that this dude doesn't stream. And we figured out the account was fake, but him sending me that ruined my whole day because I was like, so my ineptitude of being social is going to be what, dooms me in the end, as it always does. That's irrelevant. It's just like I constantly struggle with that. So just if it's within your power, be nicer to yourself because you deserve it. Like, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Just, and if you think you don't deserve it, then, pass it along to somebody that you think that does. Because the little you can do to make somebody's day better could be something life-changing for them. And that's just, it really could. I mean, I have plenty of people I'm thankful for that have done the same for me. But yeah, that's all I got to say. Enjoy yourselves. I appreciate you, all of you. Like, even if it is like 1, 2, 5 people, that's more than enough. Thank you very much. Take care of yourselves. I'm out of here. Have a good one.